The story of gravity and Isaac Newton is a fascinating blend of science, inspiration, and intellectual achievement. It begins in the 17th century, during a time when humanity was still trying to understand the forces that govern the natural world. One of the most famous anecdotes about Newton is the story of the falling apple. As the story goes, in 1666, Isaac Newton was sitting in his garden during a period of isolation caused by the Great Plague. He observed an apple fall from a tree. This mundane event sparked a profound question. Why do objects fall straight to the ground? Newton wondered if the force pulling the apple to the earth could extend much farther, perhaps even to the moon. Newton theorized that the same force causing the apple to fall also kept the moon in its orbit around Earth. This idea was revolutionary. It suggested that the force of gravity was universal, acting on all objects in the universe, not just on Earth. The mathematical framework. Over the following years, Newton developed his ideas further. In 1687, he published his groundbreaking work, Philosophiæ, Naturalis, Principia, Mathematica, or Mathematical Principles of Natural Philosophy. In this book, Newton introduced the law of universal gravitation, which states F equals g times the product of m1 and m2 divided by r squared, where F is the gravitational force between two objects, g is the gravitational constant, m1 and m2 are the masses of the two objects, and r is the distance between their centers. This formula demonstrated that every object in the universe attracts every other object with a force proportional to their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. Newton's legacy. Newton's work laid the foundation for classical mechanics and fundamentally changed our understanding of the universe. It explained everything from the motion of planets and the behavior of tides to the trajectories of comets. His insights unified terrestrial and celestial mechanics, showing that the same laws apply everywhere in the cosmos. The myth of the apple. Historians believe that the apple story, while not entirely fictional, was likely embellished. Newton himself mentioned the apple in later accounts, but there's no evidence that it hit him on the head. Regardless, the story remains a powerful metaphor for how simple observations can lead to profound scientific discoveries. The broader impact. Newton's discovery of gravity marked the beginning of a scientific revolution. It inspired future generations of scientists, including Albert Einstein, who expanded on Newton's ideas with his theory of general relativity in the early 20th century. Thus, the story of Newton and gravity is not just about a falling apple. It's about curiosity, the pursuit of knowledge, and the transformative power of asking why.